get a moniker of being like a diva, which I never felt I deserved, which I don't deserve.
The A-list everything in her mind celebrity was shopping in NYC and told a salesperson to stop looking at her and to turn the other way.
Remember the early 2000s when Bennifer was the hottest couple in Hollywood? Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were everywhere. Red carpets, tabloids, you name it. But behind those glamorous smiles and picture-perfect moments, there was a darker side to their relationship. Today we're diving deep into the proof that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were indeed toxic for each other.
Well, that was quick. Apparently, Ben and Jen are already on the outs again, after less than 2 years of marriage.
Love in some ways. Yeah. But then they realized there was difficulty and maybe, they've grown apart. They're two completely different people.
Let's take a trip down memory lane. In 2002, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck met on the set of the movie Giggly. The film was a disaster at the box office, but their off-screen chemistry was undeniable. It wasn't long before they became the it couple of Hollywood, and the media couldn't get enough of them. They were dubbed Bennifer, a moniker that would follow them throughout their relationship and beyond. At first glance, they seemed like the perfect match. Both were successful, attractive, and appeared deeply in love. But if you take a closer look, the red flags were already waving. Their relationship was under intense scrutiny, with every move they made being dissected by the press. While some might argue that the media pressure was the cause of their troubles, the reality is that there were deeper issues at play. Their relationship, though passionate, was also marked by significant challenges that would eventually lead to its unraveling. One of the first signs of toxicity in their relationship was the overwhelming media attention. Sure, they were a high-profile couple, but the constant pressure to maintain a perfect image started to take a toll. Jennifer and Ben were hounded by paparazzi 24/7, and it wasn't long before their relationship became more about public appearances than genuine connection. In interviews, Ben often expressed discomfort with the attention, while Jennifer seemed more at ease with the limelight. This difference in how they handled fame created an imbalance in their relationship. Ben felt suffocated by the constant scrutiny, which led to tensions behind the scenes. It's important to understand that the pressure of living a life under a microscope can magnify any cracks in a relationship. For Jennifer and Ben, this pressure was relentless, and it exacerbated their existing differences. Their engagement, which was a huge media event, only added fuel to the fire. The public was fascinated by their every move, and their relationship became a spectacle. But behind the scenes, the couple was struggling. The media circus around their relationship didn't just affect them individually, it also affected how they interacted with each other. Ben, who had always been a more private person, found it increasingly difficult to cope with the constant attention, while Jennifer, who thrived in the public eye, couldn't fully understand his discomfort. Another red flag? Their conflicting personalities and career aspirations. Jennifer Lopez is a powerhouse, a woman who thrives in the spotlight, constantly pushing her career to new heights. She's not just an actress or a singer, she's a brand. Her relentless drive for success and perfection has made her one of the most influential women in the entertainment industry. Ben Affleck, on the other hand, has always been more private, preferring to focus on his craft without the added drama of public life. He's a talented actor and filmmaker, but he's never been as comfortable with the celebrity lifestyle as Jennifer. Their differing approaches to life were not just about personality, they were about core values. Jennifer valued her career and public image, while Ben valued his privacy and artistic integrity. These differences might have been manageable in a less public relationship, but with the entire world watching, they became points of contention that neither could ignore. The tension between their individual desires and their collective relationship was a ticking time bomb. By 2003, the cracks in their relationship were becoming more evident. They were supposed to get married in September of that year, but just days before the wedding, they called it off, citing excessive media attention as the reason. While that might have been part of it, Insiders have suggested that the real issue was their growing incompatibility. Their relationship had become a circus, and the wedding was just another show for the public. Deep down, they both knew that their relationship was crumbling, but they were too far in to back out gracefully. The decision to postpone the wedding was a clear sign that all was not well in paradise. Planning a wedding is stressful under the best of circumstances, but doing so under the constant scrutiny of the media must have been unbearable. Jennifer and Ben were trying to navigate their relationship while also dealing with the expectations of millions of fans and the relentless attention of the press. It's no wonder that the stress became too much to bear. Another significant issue that plagued their relationship was Ben's rumored gambling problem. In the early 2000s, Ben was often seen at poker tables in Las Vegas, and there were whispers about his excessive gambling and partying. Jennifer, who was more focused on building her empire, reportedly disapproved of Ben's lifestyle choices. This difference in priorities further strained their relationship. Jennifer wanted stability and a partner who was as driven as she was. Ben, however, was struggling with his own demons, and instead of seeking help, he often turned to gambling and partying as an escape. This wasn't just a minor issue. It was a serious problem that affected their relationship on a fundamental level. By early 2004, it was clear that Jennifer and Ben were heading for a split. They officially called off their engagement in January of that year, and while they both cited amicable reasons, the truth was far more complex. Their relationship had become toxic, a combination of media pressure, clashing personalities, and unresolved personal issues. They were two people who were fundamentally incompatible, but who tried to force a relationship for the sake of public image. The split was inevitable, and while it was painful for both of them, it was also a relief. After their split, both Jennifer and Ben moved on to new relationships. Jennifer married Mark Anthony later that year, and Ben eventually married Jennifer Garner. Interestingly, both seemed happier and more at peace in their new relationships, which speaks volumes about the toxic nature of their time together. Jennifer and Mark had a whirlwind romance that led to a marriage and the birth of twins, while Ben and Jennifer Garner built a life together that included 3 children. These relationships, though not without their own challenges, seemed to be much healthier than what they had experienced with each other. Fast forward to 2021, nearly 2 decades after their initial split, Jennifer and Ben rekindled their romance. The world was shocked. Was this a story of true love conquering all, or were they doomed to repeat the same mistakes? Their reunion brought back all the memories of their past relationship, and while many fans were thrilled, others were skeptical. Had they really changed, or were they just falling back into old patterns? The idea of rekindling a relationship with an ex is always risky, especially when the breakup was as public and painful as theirs. But Jennifer and Ben seemed determined to give it another shot. This time around, they were older, more experienced, and hopefully wiser. But the question remained, could they overcome the issues that had plagued their relationship in the past, or were they simply repeating the same mistakes with a new set of circumstances? As they navigated their rekindled relationship, some familiar issues began to resurface. Rumors of arguments, tensions, and even video footage of the two appearing distant during public appearances started circulating. It seemed like history was repeating itself. Despite their best efforts to make things work, the cracks were showing again. Jennifer's drive and ambition sometimes clashed with Ben's more reserved nature, and the pressures of their careers, combined with the intense media scrutiny, made it difficult for them to find balance. By 2023, rumors of another split started making the rounds. The media speculated about their fights and how their differences were once again causing friction. It seemed like, despite their best intentions, they couldn't escape the toxicity that had plagued their relationship years before. In many ways, Jennifer and Ben's relationship is a cautionary tale about the dangers of revisiting old flames. While there's something romantic about the idea of rekindling a lost love, the reality is that the issues that caused the initial breakup often still linger. No matter how much time has passed, if the underlying problems aren't addressed, they're likely to resurface. What do you think? Were Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck doomed from the start, or could they have made it work if things had been different? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the relationships of your favorite celebrities. Thanks for watching.